will be heard by Twist, but the close range with the USB can be very finicky, especially when they're jumping around corners, and you can see Twist is not really prepared to do much against that. And now it falls down to Nitro, who will be subject to Molotovs. He's got assistance there from Zeus by the APC, but they'll be systematically removed from the A-bomb site. And, well, it's not gone too well, has it, there for Liquids. There's very little opportunity for JDM to do all that much here, and he will be executed by Marklov, and Flipside will win the round handily. And
in A. This is a common theme that we've seen from Liquid so far.
Yeah, it's not looking too bad for them. I mean, they will give up drop zone, but they have all the info, especially with this flank coming in. But ooh, that's the bomb as well, and all of a sudden things get a bit awkward. They have to double back through the Dragonlord Tapestry. Can Zeus get another? He gets a dink. That's actually pretty damn huge. They are at a man disadvantage Flipside, and they do have now one of their members critically low, and they're going to go back for the B play. I don't know how they got the kill there on ELEAGUE. They will, though, but JDM is holding it down, and then once again rerouted back. JDM hitting shot after shot after shot, and that is now Liquid in a brilliant position. Once again, they do lose members, but there's no money here for Flipside.
That flank was massive. Where did that come from? I looked at the radar and suddenly I saw Zeus coming up these stairs. I was like, hold on a second. Not only has he flanked them almost immediately, but he's running straight at the bomb. But there must have been a sound cue. I wasn't paying attention to where he was on the radar before that. So he must have heard. Blade still has the bomb. I think he has got to throw it to Wild Edit. He's trying to do that, but he collected it again. Okay, that has not been heard by Twist, but he'll see now on the radar that the bomb is no longer there, so he knows what's going on, but doesn't know where Wild Edit is, and Wild Edit is running to the A site. Twist has to make a decision. He chooses to flash the plateau and then make his way towards A. And he has a nice angle on the cross. Wild Edit has full health though, so Twist has to be amazing. Wild Edit is looking for it though, he's giving up the opportunity, and the spray is there. I mean, it's fair enough. He had a good chance to get that kill, but he also gave Twist the opportunity, and he seized upon it.
Yeah, that's a really interesting spot there. Of course, you know, there's so many spots like that in Counter-Strike where you're thinking to yourself, do I go for the sure thing, which is the bomb plant? Okay, I'm not going to win the round, guaranteed, but I'll create another situation which could be favorable. Because as you say, like, he was walking, he was looking for the peak with the AWP.
I'll tell you what happened there, especially judging by Wild Edit's face. Twist ducked as soon as he saw Wild Edit and start moving quickly towards B. But they're being careful, they're being meticulous.
Yeah, they'd be really good at taking drop over, and again, it's just such a strength of Flipside. Their map control can be very good. Let's see, he's gonna toy and play, but it's going to be him that is the plaything. ELEAGUE and Twist doing a good job so far. No one is dead yet, the CZ. I suppose it's just desserts. I suppose, you know, it's only fitting that Flipside receive a taste of the frag. That is so insanely confident from ELEAGUE. Like, oh, you're there, are you? I'll just run up there and kill you. Simple as that. And that's going to be the team pulling the trigger onto the bomb site now as they start to push in. The trades will be there, but with ELEAGUE's kill, they will have the numbers advantage. Marklov trying to hold the line, but Twist there with the instant headshot. Does get dinked himself, but the power of the AKs reigns supreme once again as Twist gets more damage done, and it's up to Wild Edit to try to just keep the orb in his hands, as we'll have a bunch of hungry Liquid players perhaps on the hunt. When do you do this? This is a very bold play. Imagine if two riflers decided to go top mid. How do you deal with that? It's actually kind of insane.
I do this all the time, Dan.
It
is fine. Towards the end there, I've got to say it's an unfortunate situation for Flamey because the bomb was above the shadow position, which is why he was jumping on the bricks there. By the bricks itself is an okay position for him if you want to take an angle towards CT because most of his body is covered to the connector position, which isn't smoked off, so there are angles to be held, but it's Rockstar, not Oscar, so it's dangerous waters. Speaking of dangerous, here is Oscar on short.
Yeah, they did have this very tentative apps push in lieu of the fact that they decided to give up middle this round, but we can see that it's not really boded too well, though. Sonny will be able to win the battles towards the pit, which is good and important, but oh! There you go. That's a very, very fancy way to finish off a round. Simple.
On his own with the bomb or just waiting. What is the player from Na'Vi? They've got 3 people now in the middle area. Are they trying to sell a fake towards A?
He's going gonna spot it, whiffs the shot, pulls out the P250, misses, and that's a massive opportunity now. The 5 versus 3. It's down to Seeker to try to anchor this bomb site. He's been making very good decisions here, but he has to hit the shots as well. Oscar goes down around him, only 1 bullet fired. It's a frag, it's a double from Rops. Now as he picks up the AWP, oh, that is beautiful there from Rops. And Na'Vi can't quite seem to get anything going, just when you think they might.
He might find a second player as well before they can figure out what's up or get something done. Flamey with a scout. This is so awkward for Na'Vi. Very awkward indeed. Sees one player, misses a shot though, looking for the trade fragger, but no one's popping out just yet. 11 bullets left. Surely it's enough. Dropping a smoke down. There's a shot from Flamey. He has conceded his position. He's taken the bait. But little does he know that Oscar's the predator. 16-2.
Oscar played that situation really.
The USP comes into fruition. He finds the first 2 kills, but Xanterra is still alive, and he's always going to be a bit of a beast here. It's now a 4 versus 3. They are going to be committing fully towards the A bomb site. Engine, though, could fall back on the bomb on his back there. And Xanterra is trying to get the wall bang at the Glock. That's ambitious.
Avangar yesterday was my wild card pick against Mouse Sports. Impressed, I think, more than some people would have expected. Good reaction from Majors. He snaps back over to Jane, but Buster's got the shot back. Zantaras is still trying to find Christian down below as he jumps into the site. It's going to be Secret that's easily able to put Engine down and be aware of the fact that Zantaras has made it to the firebox. In from the firebox, though. He's able to turn it around and take down both aforementioned players. That gives him space inside of the site. He's got the HP advantage over Buster as well. 14 only for Buster. USP's going to have to nail the headshot. Zantaras does have to go back to get the ball. Doesn't even matter. Straight kill. 4 in total for Zantaras.
That was absolutely wild towards the end. Xanterra stepping up. If he's on the side, or pass now. 2 frags into this round, but it doesn't look likely he can win this one. If he finds 1 more kill, that's actually really beneficial. The money's still going to be extremely weak for the CT forces, and now the mind games begin. Has he gone towards B? The CTs don't know. They are going to separate. That does give Paz a chance to make his way in. If he lands a 1-bullet headshot towards Buster, that would be extremely beneficial. Seems to know that he could be hiding on the bomb side there as he makes his way in. As you can see in the top left, both CTs now on completely other sides of the map.
Had red HP when he finished the last round, but had a teammate with him against a scout. This time with the AK, still manages to find Buster for free. So bomb will go down. Has a smoke and 2 flashes. He'll use them both right away to try and get movement. It's like gap in the smoke, but the flash would have covered off the time in which he crossed. 14 again to take down James, who's gotten much closer, but he's just with the USP to work back in, which is
Gets him! He pulled his nade out, Paz. That's an absolutely sick round from him. I was just saying, he gets 1 more kill, Matt, that's enough.
He does get the bomb forward. Taras has gotten it down to a 1-on-1, and my God, he is scary when he's on a form like this. 2 kills already, and he's so crisp. We need to get his camera shot at some point of how close he sits to his monitor, because he's dead accurate, and perhaps that's why he takes down Kickert as well.
Oh, you don't want to give up a position when you're in a 1 versus 1 with Xanterra. He seems to hit absolutely every single... Essentially gives himself up for free. There's the kill right there. Paz takes him down. And it was a nice idea in the round before. I think maybe twice a half you can get away with that, the A ramp. But as soon as you feel the execution coming in, maybe time to bail out. And you can even easily get the steps and try and just hold a more defensive position. Double set again, like we said, saving the orb was a good idea. That as the smoke goes in towards middle. Could boost above this if they want to. Indeed, they will. Run boost, perhaps?
Yeah.
Okay, well, nothing too impressive there, but no presence from the CTs in middle. So at least they have mid control. Bust in towards the Palace. Looks like an A split coming through. Molotov towards short. Ideally, you want a bit of smoke there if you're going to be fully committing towards CT spawn and ticket booth. But Xanterra is behind them, and he will cause an absolute nightmare. He's going to get both kills, almost guaranteed. At this point, the PT1000 can't quite do it, but there it is. It should be all done here. Calyx with a nice 3-man spray down. To finish things off, the overall scoreline will be 16-9. Space Soldiers go 1-1. Avangar goes 0-2 in this brutal position. When again's looking like it could be onto something here, but Sixer stepping up with that USP.
Great to see Cash come out in a best of 1 as well. It's typically a 3rd map or perhaps a veto player, but the fact that they go aggressively to it and Happy plays near the fence, the French team have always been good on this map, and they've started off well.
They're fired up as well. I like that. A bit of passion coming out there. I think I had a bit of a war cry from Happy. 6-3 down. It's Sixer still, with no utility, not a single defuse key. You can still see they're struggling. 4 players without helmets. That's not actually a big deal against the AK-47s, but against the pistols it is. to play towards middle. I love this from Renegades. He used that smoke at the start to extinguish the incendiary in the very top of the boost, but RPK starting to come into his own now. Nice. Oh, really nice from the M4A4 there. Takes 3 kills down, really calm, didn't panic there at all, doesn't pull his nades out, keeps the gun out, and manages to completely wreck the offensive play. Difficult round there. The fact against pretty much a full eco. The scout there, sure, but just PD50s, no armor, no nades. He managed to come down to a 1 versus 1. They knew the guns were coming out there, unless they found something very early on. I didn't see them having a chance if a Scream. A bit of a shooting gallery in front of him. We know his aim can be very good indeed. Not as amazing as you'd like at this point, but he does set up XMS for a couple of kills there. And at this stage, it will be JKS with the run and gun galore. 3 in total, all headshots. Nice work by him. Completely shuts down the round. Quite expensive there for Renegades, but still a win is a win. 2 will survive. And the high fives come through in terms of the cash now. We've got about 3K, maybe 2.5K.
Justillo takes confidence in going up to not only knock out the fence, but clear inside of middle, and that's the crossfire. He's going to find both of them as well. Good play, Justillo. Great recovery from losing the first pick, and Nafly takes down Happy, desperate to recover.
What can he do against that brutal aim coming in from Renegades there? 6 to hand, hit that shot to have a chance. He does get the second and the third. Well played. He's doing a great job on his A bomb site. This could be one of the best aces so far. 4 in total. XMS will steal the final kill away, but well recovered absolutely by Sixer. Back and forth round there. Good.
Makes it work. That Molotov, or rather incendiary, would have been better placed in that position, but he didn't know, and it's envious to pick up the second half pistol.
Well, there we go.
Both pistols, as a matter of fact.
That's a really common strategy in CSGO, playing 2 players in one particular position. If you think like New Boxes and Inferno, 2 CTs there, 1 peeks and dies, it's commonly overlooked, and that's exactly what's happened there as well. They kill 1 player towards quad, they didn't expect XMS to be there, and he completely ravishes them from the quad position. Well played, and now anyone's game, let me tell you. As Renegades,
if he gets the timing right, he's looked away. 2 players to peek, tries to spray in, has to be slightly careful and cautious as he goes for the reload, but he's done good damage to both Scream, Sixer, and Happy's taken quite a bit as well. Desperate, trying to jump around as Nifty's going to collect his 3rd and 4th kill. Might even try and go for an ace. Too many. Didn't see any at all yesterday, in fact. Happy down to 5 HP. And Naz is going to get him, fair enough, with the UMP, so we won't get...
Running around the map, it's a 5-man unit, fast peaks and good mid control coming in. Nothing Envious could do to shut it down. And here we go, that actually the final round. As the CTs do push up into A ramp. Still open, he's taken down here. No, he's not. He actually times it perfection. Happy will be dropped.
That's not what you want for Envious to start off this round. Now, gonna take out RBK. Evenly traded back, thankfully, by Sixer, but JKS still behind Triple. Walks out, quickly collects XMS mid-sight, trying to enter, trying to catch them off before rotations come in, but they've gotten there. And Nifty with the shot on the op. JKS to close it with a pistol. 16-6. Renegades, if we thought this game was debatable.
A hold on that B bomb site. This is beautiful. It's perfect. Every single fight, immediate headshot, following it up with more. That is composure in the midst of multiple gunfights. An attacker, 5 headshots, ace, 1 clip.
That is so beautiful. This is exactly why we watch Counter-Strike, isn't it? Just the composure every single time.
Yeah, to keep that up for 5 kills in a row, very impressive stuff, and puts Flash Gaming right in the driver's seat. Funny part is the A bomb site is clear, but because of Lena's position, they may be scared to actually go that route. Carson, K's, they got to be careful. They can't go rap side because the bomb on Summer is alone in mid. He's being flanked out. There's a big time limit on this. They don't get it. Almost a double spray down from Valina. Carson, Summer not aware of the flank until just now, but the MAC-10 at that range betrays Jimqua. And now Waterfall's the only one left in this flank, and he's going to get a kill long range with the USP. It's Summer, but Quick has been biding his time. He's going to pop up, and he can't find the kill immediately. Is it going to come out eventually? Yes! Somehow, QB Fire has pulled that one out.
All of these rounds, just when you think it's a pretty... There's definitely preferably just one, then... Yeah, they're going to start to build a real bank, and that could save them towards the end here. Flash Gaming is definitely struggling. They are having a lot of grenades going to top Banana, and oh my god, getting completely bombarded. The FAMAS follow-up. Whatever plans they had trying to push this B bomb site, they've completely been exploded at this point. KC goes down as the last one, and this is perfect. Even better than we were just talking about. 5 members staying alive. That's a lot of bank now for QB Fire. Very interesting position now. Crystal is trying to make his way through, crouching in towards yellow and Just looking to try and see if he can catch anyone off on the B-bomb side. Sen coming out, and there's the boost from Rush that I was just talking about. This is not looking good for Sprout.
This is the play right here. I'm not sure why they're even bothering with the fact that Crystal's in this position. I don't know if he's been spotting out. Stewie's looking for it. Stewie's very aware this is a possibility. Very impressive awareness from him. And there it is. They're going to come back. Crystal, Stewie's still watching it. And that gets shut down, but a nice idea from Crystal, and Sprout is going to get stopped cold.
So we were so excited about that pistol round. Things were
Early on in these CT halves, build up that money is goal number one. Automatic's going to peek out with the AK. He gets dinged twice. I think that's through the coffins, though, and it's with Glock, so obviously not a whole lot of damage. And there's the spray down. Very well done. Deagle comes out. Stewie's going to get the last one.
That sounded so serious with the double dink, and I looked at his health and he still had 88, so I was like, wait a minute.
I thought the same thing. I was like, oh, God, here it comes.
He has to move, and they don't quite catch him falling back. Still more grenades are coming in from the defensive side, holding Sprout back. So all of these grenades are working out. Tarek with a massive spray down, getting a double. Stewie to follow it up. And Crystal on the other side might as well pack it up here. Nothing left to achieve. Stewie trying to hunt him down, peeks it up with a jump, flashes us in, knife is out, and he's gonna get stabbed. Crystal, oh my God, what a brutal round.
Yes, that is Stewie with the psychological warfare, just shaming. Have the dangle when you dangle someone?
I don't.
On the ice? Okay.
You're gonna make Sadakist upset, but I'm so sorry, Matt.
Well, hockey fans out there will get it. There's Rush, bit aggressive, wants the information, gets tagged up, and decides not to pressure. It's kind of cool. We've seen Cloud9, do some of these, sort of aggressive individual plays, but they're not committing to them. When they realize they don't have it, they're just backing off, which is quite cool because you're getting information and you're not getting punished. You're also telling Sprout that you're willing to do some crazy stuff.
They really have been. Sprout, again, scattered armor, some grenades, some upgraded pistols here. All about making an impact. They are only on 2 rounds, but if you can get up to, 4 or 5, then maybe it could get interesting. Tarek gonna get the spray down on 1, making it a quick triple as they come through the smoke. He gets the quad, and that's 10 rounds for Cloud9. So this is just looking fabulous right now. They're not bleeding players.
No. Exactly what we thought, but like you said, you can't really control where the CTs go. Innocent beat the grenades, obviously, gets a couple very nice shots early on to slow him down. The grenades bounce off the wall towards sandbags, and no one was actually there. So they don't do any damage whatsoever, and enough time is taken to allow the flanks start to come in. And a nice pistol round from Sprout. That'll help them out get started. But remember, they've now won both pistol rounds in this.
Oh, the AWP doesn't want to get caught out against a potential numbers game. That said, in confidence, Vega Squadron will send that 4th man towards the A site, and the push is coming in from FaZe. Can FaZe get the bomb down? He can do some kills though, but the love is being spread from Vega Squadron. Yeah, no need to comment further on that.
I wonder if that, yeah.
I think though, with the power on in time, there is a player moving up banana for the CT side. The man advantage in Hut G.
Ooh, it's actually working out pretty decently for both sides right now. It's a fairly even 2v2. Kashanda with the info onto Rain, but can't win the 1v1. Down to JR. Knows he's weak, but the quick headshot from Rain at distance will go the mile for FaZe. They pick up their first round, but they do lose 3 players in the effort. But we can see that, well, at least we can see the action. Smoke will be dissipating. There is quite a bit of time. Oh, Chopper gets himself a free one, and now we have Rain still crippled, and Karrigan, the only man with any health here to really do this. Oh my God, Chopper looking to do it all by himself, but with the help of Hutji, they'll close down the round, and the patience works out for Vega Squadron for their 5th round. A bomb plant to be had. That'd be $4,200 in total for FaZe. They'll be buying, but I mean, they had the perfect start, and Vega, they had the perfect response. They pushed aggressively, James. So many teams would play defensively. They would hide on each bomb site, 2 to a site, and then you let FaZe come to you, and you're probably screwed. I love that Vega Squadron said, hey, we're going to fight for this.
Yeah, and that's why, even though you can't really pick Vega to win, there is a world where all good in the hood. 5 to 12, FaZe have a lot to do. They have to balance being active, being aggressive, with avoiding overextension, but you never know when it's that time. Almost 2 kills, but Olofmeister will clean up. Oh, he pulls that grenade, but Kashanda is there. A nasty surprise, and that is a wipeout. Can they even go for this phase?
I think they probably have to. This could be quite scary. Carrigan and Nico. Nico does not have the kit, it's Carrigan who does. I'm not sure if there is one around the site or perhaps on the balcony where a teammate did die for Nico. Can Carrigan maybe create a distraction for Nico to get out the balcony? It's very difficult here. There's two potential players there, or three in fact. They can have vision to Nico's position. Head is spotted. Beautiful there, the bait and switch. Hiding behind the wall, JR, as Chopper finishes off Carrigan, and Nico wraps around the side only to be met at the fates of Chopper's AK-47. Vega Squadron win a round, and that's a very quick round.
Oh, who's gonna win? Carrigan trades. FaZe just make round 6.
By the skin of their teeth, indeed. But the problem is, oh my God, Nico trying to brave the Inferno.
What a hero play. What a hero play from Olofmeister.
How does he get
3 kills? The anticipation of the player jumping off the balcony. Talk about experience. That was outstanding stuff by Olofmeister.
Oh my God. Is this... I'm rubbing my eye. 2, but the bomb site is taken quickly. They can try to smoke off the choke point towards CT perhaps and get themselves a bomb plant. And they're going to have a 3v3 after plant with perhaps guns collected. There's a chance for them to win this round. This is insane.
All the CTs in CT, very close to the site. Grenade sailing in, hitting the wrong side of New Box though. There's still a fair amount of utility for FaZe. Can they make it work for them? Will it help them retake this? Rain has a Molotov, but is it even safe for him to face the site to deploy it? It is. Forces JR into the open, but there's no kill just yet. He wins the duel with a Mac 10 from that range, and there's Kashanda, and there's Chopper as well. What in the blazes?
What is that? How do you... That does not work. Don't try that at home. The Mac 10 at this range never looks that good, and it never will again. We're full of counter strats, which he's known to do, and G2 is a team that he's very familiar with. So that's one of the reasons why I'm very, very enticed by this game.
Yeah, it's curious because we last saw them versus Flipside. G2 ain't no Flipside, but G2 have their own issues. We've heard discussion about Shox has been re-enabled. They've put him in a position to succeed. They've allowed him to maybe enough about that anyway. Misfits are charging into the B bomb site. We'll talk about that later on. Kenny just quietly popping shots. They have no idea where he is. And that leaves Sean alone. The leader has to lead by example now, but we're asking too much of him on this occasion. 1 versus 4, and the French are hype.
Yep, very good start. Get that pistol, get that money. And that is definitely going to be annoying for Misfits. It will take them a little bit longer to get their game plan going and together. And once they do, there'll be probably some money in the bank for G2 to get some rebuys in there. Should things go, in a poor match. He has been enabled again. Let's see what he's able to do in this round. A 1v3 is going to be very tough. That's a good start, though. Doesn't take any damage really from that. Now on 1v2, and he's got nades here to eliminate some of the positions to play the deduction game as to where these teams are standing. Now close to the site, eliminated almost all the positions. They have to be on the site. They're playing the trade game. Oh, no! They peek together into the spray, and an unlikely round for Shox as G2 still, they dash the chances at...
Not much else to say. Misfits are on the buy once again. They've got grenades, they've got 5 AKs. But can they find success? G2 looking strong at present. So it seems to be back to the rushes, and they are simply clays in the eyes of Kenny. Got the long-range shotgun, shooting them out of the sky. 3 more to find. He is hunting. Trajectory tells a story. Could he get an ace in this situation? No. Taken down by taken out by the AWP of Shazam. Kenny looking for some players. The balcony's been smoked off. Misfits may have to take another approach. They've got the man advantage. Sick may end up flanking Kenny if he goes wide, but he's focusing on the site, so maybe it'll be Kaya ends up flanking Body, doing what he does with 2 headshots, looking for the 3rd, and it works out for G2. Match point for the French.
Nice little quad kill from Body. Beautiful.